Hey fam, thank you for coming by my channel, Shay Love Hair. My name is Shay Niche, if you don't know. Today we're going to be talking about the hair that I have installed, which is these Messy Braids by Janet Collection. I am going to show you like some clips of me installing it, but the hair is so self-explanatory. I didn't see a reason to actually do a detailed video. It's more so going to show you my braiding pattern and the aftermath of how it looks, because I did do that a little different because I wanted a little bit more versatility in the style. Now, as you can see, like it looks like individuals, like I did a rubber band method. You don't have to do rubber bands. Some people feel strongly about using rubber bands on their hair, but my hair, I keep it moisturized, especially when I know I have rubber bands in it. I don't know, thought I heard something. I don't know. I take the time to moisturize my hair like just about daily or every other day, just to make sure it stays moisturized when I have rubber bands. Like, of course, you always try to make sure that you moisturize your hair at least once a week when you're doing a protective style anyway. But if I know that I'm using rubber bands or like doing something that has a little bit more tension on my hair, I always make sure to keep it super moisturized so that the rubber bands don't cause any damage. And thus far, I haven't had any damage when I do that. Now, again, you don't have to use rubber bands to use this method. If I can find the video of the other girl who does this method with her locks and her braids, I will put it in the description box. But right now I can't think of her name. But basically what she did, instead of using rubber bands like I did to section off the hair, she basically braided, took one little small box, braided it, connected it to the next box by braiding it into the next box, if that makes sense. And then she just kept going. So you can always use it that way. If you have thicker, coarser hair, then by all means do that. My hair, like, you can blow it out as much as you want to. Like I achieved a fro one time in my life and it was a twist out gone wrong. But other than that, my hair is so fine. It doesn't hold a braid really well at all. So like I could braid it. It doesn't matter how tight I try to braid it. Doesn't matter. It's going to come undone, period. Like without some kind of security. So therefore, I used rubber bands instead of the braid method. Now, in the back area, I did braid and cornrow it in the back because it really didn't make too much of a difference. Who else gonna really see that? But you'll see that in the braiding pattern, and I'll definitely put the video of me working on my hair up as well. Now, while we're going through that, let's go ahead and tell you a little bit about this hair and how I feel about it. I've had it in for a couple of weeks now. I love the style and I love the color. Like, y'all, this 1B30 is just killing me. Like, I haven't had color in crochet in a while, just because I don't know, like, it's so, you got to be careful with color with crochet. I haven't tried the trendy tresses yet, and from what I understand, they do ombre really well, but I haven't tried them yet. But it's so hard to find a good ombre color. It's either too much color or not enough color, where you have to almost cut off the color if you want to layer it. Like, it's always something when it comes to the ombre with crochet hair for me. And for that reason, I just haven't worn a lot of colors. So I was super excited to try this 1B30, and I was nervous when I got it. Lord knows I was nervous, but I was like, what the hell, if I don't like it, it's not, wasn't my money. Oh, by the way, yeah, let me say this. Shout out Janet Collection. Thank you for sending me this hair. They did send it to me, and they ain't give no sis no coinage or nothing like that. But, they did send me the hair for me to review for them. So, and again, that don't matter. Y'all know I'm still going to give y'all all the tea. Like, it don't even matter. But I appreciate you, Janet Collection, for sending me this hair. Now, as far as the install goes, it was very easy, very fast. I mean, any box braid style is going to be easy and fast. I mean, that's just a given. There's really nothing special about that. The braids come with, let's see if I can find one, comes with about 4 strands of hair that come out of it. I want to say that's 1. Oh, this one has 3. No, it has 4. There's another one right there. Yeah, 1. Yeah, all of them have 4 strands that come out of it, and then it's loose at the end. And it is tied at the end, and that's very much visible. You can't see that. It doesn't matter to me, but some people might not like it, but it is tied. I really like the color. Is done really well, and the flow of it, like this beachy kind of wet and wavy situation, I really love. Now, I don't do a lot of box braids and stuff. I don't know, like it really don't be giving me my life. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I can't really get my full life when I do box braids. But I must say that this is the first one, and I think it's the color. I think it's the color. But this is the first one that I was like, oh shit. Like, oh shit, like I'm feeling myself. Like, it was so cute, and I really think it was because of the color. But the only other box braids that I have on my channel is made by Freetress. It was the boho hippie locks and the locks. It was the boho hippie braids and the boho braids, because I mixed them. It was 2 different kinds by that brand. And one of the things I didn't like about that hair, like I love it, don't get me wrong, it was cute, but it was all black, and I'm definitely feeling more of this color vibe. But one of the things that I did not like, that hair, the loose sections, like the loose strands would move. And I mentioned that in the video, that you might want to secure those in that video. These, they don't move. Like they don't move at all. They're firm. I think that there are 4 different strands. Like the other one, it had like, I think it had about 4 different strands, but it was like the top of the strand was here and then braided it down, and then it came out further down. And so therefore, like you could pull them back and forth. This is not that. This has to be individual 4 strands coming out of this braid, because they don't move, period. Now the Freetress, just for a comparison, the Freetress, it didn't really tangle, it didn't really frizz. I was putting setting lotion and stuff in there just because I was trying to be extra. Like, that was my birthday. Well, my birthday a couple of weeks or whatever, like that was, I know I had did it for my birthday or whatever. So like, I was just being extra, you know, really that whole month. So but it never frizzed. It never once frizzed. It never once tangled. None of the hair in it tangled. Now, it didn't have as much loose hair as this hair does. And for that reason, I feel like that's why this hair does tangle a bit. It's not like loose crochet silky hair tangle. Like, it's not that bad, but it does. Like, it's a noticeable. It's a noticeable difference from the Freetress, whereas the Freetress really did not frizz at all. The only time it frizzed and tangled was after I took the Freetress out and I washed it, right? And then I installed it in my daughter's hair because she wanted some braids or whatever, and you know, I had it, so I just installed it in her head, and it like frizzed in her head. But I mean, that was the second wear, and it's on a child, and Belle, I don't know what she do to hair, but she do something to it, and baby, it don't be the same. So in comparison to the Freetress, like, I prefer the Freetress when it comes to like the tangling and the frizz or whatever. It does a lot better than this hair, but this hair has a lot more loose hair with it. So, I mean, of course it's going to tangle and stuff a little bit more. But if you ask me like an overall opinion on like the hair, like how it looks, how it performs, which one would I prefer, I would definitely do this one, just because I think it's the color. Like the color, and then I love a beachy wet and wavy type look. Like I love that. And the free twist was more of a bohemian like spiral kind of curl with it, and the free twist was a lot rougher. This hair is silkier, and it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. At the end of the day, to me, it's just so pretty. Like I really have enjoyed this hair. And another thing was, this hair is not bulky. Now I don't know if that's because this hair is like it's calmer. I don't know, like the braids are flatter, and maybe that's because it's silkier hair. But the free twist, I remember me trying to put that up. It was just so bulky when I got ready to sleep. Like I enjoyed the hair. It was fly. And in that moment, it was fly. It was fly as hell. Like I really enjoyed it. But me sleeping with it and stuff, like, y'all know, I want to throw it up in a pineapple. I want to be gone because I don't like no bonnets. I don't like none of that stuff. And with the braids, it was like, it was in my way. It was in my way. I couldn't sleep right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was in my way. But this hair, I did end up using a bonnet. I tried the pineapple thing one night, and it was just still like, it's just a little too much in my way. But so I ended up using a bonnet, and I thought that the bonnet was gonna bother me. Like I for real told Q, I was like, I don't know how long this is gonna last, because I ain't trying to wear this bonnet, and I know it's probably gonna be hot with the hair and the bonnet, and it's gonna be bulky up under the bonnet, and you know, like I had already said, like it ain't gonna work. But it did. Like I ended up wearing a lot longer than I thought I was going to. Like, because what I would do, instead of like twisting it and having this bulk in the back, I would just take it and like fold it over and then put it in a bonnet, and it did not bother me. It didn't bother me at all. I mean, yes, I had to wear a bonnet and I didn't want to, but it wasn't bulky like I thought that it was going to be. So it ended up being okay. Now, as far as like what I put on it, maintenance, all I did, I wanted to not use product on this hair, because for me, silkier textures on synthetic hair doesn't hold product well. I know there's some stuff out there that you can use, like Hawaiian Silky, something like that. From what I understand, that does help. However, if y'all been following me for a while, if y'all been part of Feeling for a while, then you know that I'm allergic to that, and I'm allergic to a million other things because of one ingredient that's in everything. So I can never use that. But so I'm kind of stuck with, you know, some alternate methods to do it. So of course I tried water first, and water was fine. It worked okay. And then after that, I want to say after that first week, then I used, what do you call it? I used foam, setting foam. And it probably wasn't alcohol free, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It probably wasn't. Like, I ain't even read it. It was just something that I had in the closet. But so I'm not even gonna mention the brand, because of course you always want to try to go for an alcohol-free foam or a setting foam or whatever you want to try to get alcohol-free. So the one that I had, pretty sure it wasn't alcohol-free, so I'm not even going to suggest it. But I did use it, and it did actually work fine. Like, just like took the frizz out or whatever. But what I did not like was the aftermath. Like after it dried, it didn't make it stiff, but it made it sticky. Yeah, not, I don't even know how to explain, like not sticky on me, but like the hair was sticking together. Like it was set together, like setting lotion, which is probably what it should be doing. But I didn't like it. I didn't like that it did that. But as far as like me trying to make sure that I took, you know, the pictures or whatever I needed for social media and all of that, like I used setting foam and it did work. Like the hair was like boom, like it was there. So, you know, try to find your alcohol-free one if you can. I mean, use a regular one, that's fine too. It's just that it's not going to help the longevity of the hair if you use one that has alcohol in it. But girl, like, that's really it, y'all. Like, I laid down my edges or whatever, and this hair was flat. And I still, like, I was still swinging, y'all. Y'all know I like my swing. You know I like my swing. I do my thing when I swing, y'all. I ain't lying. Like, yeah, this hair is popping. Like, I really like the color. And I'm kind of sad because, but see, okay, see, like this right here. This is the tangle. And you kind of gotta pull it out. See, it's like nothing terrible. It's nothing terrible. Like, that's the worst of it right there. Like, if I get ready to swing, you know, or do something, one of them might be stuck together and you gotta pull it out. That's what it is. I love the color, and I almost don't want to take this out for real, but I gotta take this hair out because I gotta do a lookbook, a wig lookbook. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but you know, I'm gonna try it. This company sent me this wig, these few wigs or whatever, and when we do a lookbook, I think they go cute or something, y'all. So I'm gonna try to do that. So anyway, I gotta take this out, do that. But then the hair that I have next to it installed is all black, and I don't want to be all black at this point because I want some color. Because this color, it had me there, so I kind of don't want to give up this color. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really not, but I got a schedule I gotta keep, so I guess I gotta take it out. Am I going to reuse this hair? No. Not saying that I won't install it. Yeah, if I get a chance to redo this hair and I want some box braids or something, this is definitely another style that it's on the list. Like, I'm gonna do this again. But as far as like I did with the free trees, like take it out, wash it, keep it for next time, I'm not gonna do that. Just because this hair, like every single braid is loose at the end. It's not like the free trees boho hippie where, you know, some of them, you know, weren't loose or whatever, like, and then it was like at the very bottom being loose. But this is like half the damn braid is, you know, because like the braid stops there and then you got all this love. Like, it's a lot of loose hair, and I just feel like that's not going to, it's not going to recover well. I feel like once I start uninstalling it. And then on top of that, when I uninstall it, if I'm pulling it out and it's like stuck to some more hair, like it's just gonna create a whole lot of that I don't want to have to deal with, basically. So I'm gonna do like I do regular hair, and I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it right at the braid, like right there, and just pull it out, because I just feel like it'll be quicker, and I got other shit I gotta do, you know. So I'm not gonna reuse this hair, but the hair is popping. Not like for real. Like, yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it. Yeah. So if y'all have any questions, of course, put in the comment section and I will respond just as soon as possible. Thank y'all so much again for watching this video. Thank you for sharing my videos. I ask that you give this a big thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe right now. Like right now. You doing it? Okay, so you did. All right, so I see y'all guys next time. I love you all. Peace and blessings.